Hi guys, this is Vintage Impressions coming to you with a Dollar Tree haul 2021. I want to show you what I bought in the store. First up is this Crafter's Square craft spatula. I don't know how well you can see it. It's got a nice long flat edge that maybe you could use for mixing paints or texture paste. Like I said, Crafter's Square in the craft area at Dollar Tree. You always need tools, that's what I find. Then I got some washi, and you'll have to excuse me, I'm new with this and the angle of the camera isn't the greatest. Here's some yellow washi where it's got some multicolored designs on it. Don't know how well it's picking that up, but I'm doing my best to show you. So that's that one. And then I got this one. It's also Crafter's Square. They're all Crafter's Square, and this is better than the other washi they've had in the store before. This one has cactus, like succulents, potted succulents on here, which is kind of fun. And it's on like a aqua turquoisey background. So very pretty. Hope you can see it. That's the second one. Then the third one, which I think is my favorite, is this pinky reddish one, which has you can see it's got feathers, like some pretty feathers on it. So kind of has a Native American dream catcher type feel to it. I kind of like that one. And I had purchased some washi from Amazon, which didn't rip very well. Like, actually it ripped where I didn't want it to. It was very hard to get off the roll, but this I tested. I took a piece off and it sticks very well. It's easy to get off the roll, so it worked out pretty good. I also got these beverage napkins in like a floral design, which I've never seen anything like this in there before. Usually when I go in there, they have solid colored like party napkins, nothing decorative like you'd use for decoupage or a junk journal or making a card. How many are in here? 22 in a package, so 22 for $1 and tax. They also had the other size, the rectangular, like the guest towel one, but I think for storage these are better for me to store them, so that's them. I also got some of this, and I'm gonna put it both ways because when I filmed it before it was backwards, so I'm thinking you can see it now. It's this Bostik Fine and Wine clear glue. So it does a fine line, and on the other end it does the a wider application. And I have one open, so and it worked really good. If you turn it clockwise, it opens and you get a very thin nozzle, thin line. If you do, I was trying to explain it. If you do the other side, it's more like those old-fashioned, it's a much bigger blob that comes out, and it's kind of like a rubber type, I don't know what you call it, like on the old glue that we used to get, like the rubber cement. So that might be good, because I saw, I don't know if it's Rachel or Roxy, somebody I saw uses Tombow, the aqua pit, and that's a little pricier, where this is only $1, so I don't mind going back and getting more. I bought 2. Speaking of glue, I wanted to show you my new toy. This is the Ryobi one, the Cordless Glue Gun. It takes the mini glue sticks, and it came as a bundle from Home Depot, and it's got this stand you put it in, and it's got this little drip catcher. Doesn't drip too much. It has a thing to turn it on, and I think the lithium battery, if it was on continuously for like an hour or more, you might have to recharge the battery. The battery is stored down here. It's kind of like the battery for like your drill or tools, and you can buy extra Ryobi batteries. I only have the one because I bought it on the deal, and I'm going to link it below so you can see it. This is the mini one. They have a larger one that they had out, I think, last year, but the larger one was heavier, and I have arthritis, so I need something light, and so it's cordless. You don't have to worry about the cord. So this is my new favorite thing in life. I use the shorter glue sticks in it, the shorter ones, but it came with like 3 of the really long ones of the mini ones, which I had used up. Also, I wanted to show you one thing I've been buying a lot at Dollar Tree is these index cards. They're heavier weight cards. You get 100 in a package. They're 4 by 6 inches. I don't really think they're much heavier. They're definitely not like cardstock. But they're good. I use them as a base when I'm making cards, and I'm going to show you what I mean in a second, but first let me show you. I've also dyed them before. I've dyed them with Kool-Aid, and this one some kind of pink Kool-Aid or red Kool-Aid. This one I used the Villainous Potion, the Distress Oxides, and on the other side is usually the lines. Now you could cut this card in half and use it as a journal card because it's got the lines on it for the for your junk journal, or you could just use the base like I do. What I do with the base is, let me show you. I will take the base and I will put either washi on it. I will use coffee dyed book page or some, scrapbook paper, whatever. I just load it up with stuff. And then what I usually do is I have some here that I've cut down. Let me show you one. Here's one I made the card. I made it on an index card and then I glued it to the card. It's like these cards you get at Michael's that already have the crease pre-creased for you and the envelopes. This one I used a wax seal. I stamped a stamp back here and just distressed it. I stenciled the Tim Holtz Christmas tree, one of his. I'll try to see if I can link that, if I can remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up. This is a digital, and I think this is Tim Holtz. It just says deck the halls with boughs of holly. That's one I did. Then I have this other one, which this one, I also used the same stencil. I did the Christmas tree. And I have I glued a flower. I have a saying, I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. And I have a digital here, some fabric I glued there. So that'll be one of my Christmas cards I send out. And what I usually do is, if you look at this, the card is shorter. So you either have to, before you do your bases or after, whatever you prefer, you have to cut off this excess. Cut off the excess. Or what you could do, what I did on mine, because I had already done them, when I cut off the excess, I cut a little off the bottom and a little off the top, so I wasn't missing any images. So a little off the top and bottom. So that was that card. Then I had this one. These are already cut down, where I did a star theme, and I had a star stencil. I got it at Dollar Tree, actually, and a long time ago. I think they might still have it with the stars. It came out probably around July for July 4th. And then I stamped and punched some other stars, and I used the glitter glue. And I just kind of distressed it a little bit. So that's another card, and it says, bright stars that glitter overhead, up in the clear night sky. I have some other ones I made. I'm going to show you. I didn't cut these down yet. This is just a Christmas card with some digitals. Don't remember which ones I got them from. And just some scrapbook paper and book page and washi. And like I said, you can see right away this is bigger. It has to be cut down. So I'll probably take a little off the bottom and a little off the top. Then this one is a lot of washi and book page. It's got a wax seal where I have a tree in it, and some ribbon, some washi, the word believe, little child with a Christmas tree, another one here with a Christmas tree. So it has the Christmas vintage theme. Another one, and I have, well, you can see the glitter on this one. I love this one. And this wasn't my favorite in the beginning. I glued some lace up here. It has some book page, some more of that stencil. It says, all to sleep before Santa comes. I got this bow at the Dollar Tree. They had them in red and green. So I glued that on, a digital. This is a die cut that I just put some glitter glue on and some washi tape that I put on the sides. So that's that card. I don't know how well it is in focus. Hopefully it's focusing good. I have this one. You can see the red. You can see it in the red now. I just did a digital. This one I really didn't finish. I don't know if it's finished yet. It's got the scrapbook paper. I have some white cardstock that I ran through the corrugated, the crimper. And I just put some red on there because, you know what, I see everybody distressing in walnut stain and tea dye. It doesn't have to be in those colors. It could be in these other colors if you like these colors, if they fit your theme better. And I put some more of those branches on so you can see. It's kind of pretty. And I have some that are not Christmas related, just some projects I worked on recently. I have this one, which is a tag. It's got a butterfly I did with the punch, some aqua turquoise burlap, and I have a stamp from some stamp set that's like a flourish, and the distress oxides. So you can just see that's a tag. Let me get the other ones I did, just so you can see some projects of what I work on. Okay, I have this one. This one is, it's got a digital, this I believe is from Shabby Doodah, who I love watching her videos. A little piece of cheesecloth, because I had found some cheesecloth at another dollar store. Washi, mainly washi, a lot of washi on here. And if you can see, I distressed this, but I did it with a pink ink pad rather than do the brown, because I was more like into the pink theme. And it says the earth laughs and flowers. Okay. Then this one, I don't think I can fit it in the whole screen. It's an envelope, which can be a pocket. It's just for mail, and I'm going to put something here that'll show through the window. It's got a wax seal with a rose, a botanical, washi, another rose from Shabby Doodah, some old vintage picture, some more washi, some lace, a butterfly, a ruffle. I'm not really much of a sewer, so I'm trying to, get into that, and I started on the back, but as you can see, I did not finish it.